Hey guys, what is up? This is Mr. A. Crizzy here, and it's time for a DVD, Blu-ray, and 4K Ultra HD update for March 12th, 2025. As of today, I got 4 DVDs, 3 Blu-rays, and 1 4K Ultra HD from both Amazon and eBay. So, these are all the physical media items that I got as of today. And with that being said, I'm going to start off with the DVDs, as usual. So the first DVD I got for today's physical media update is this 1989 movie, Sex, Lies, and Videotape. Rated R, and the runtime is approximately 99 minutes. Starring Andy McDowell. And 2 thumbs up from Siskel and Ebert. I've heard really good things about this movie, so I'll have to watch this movie at some point. So that's Sex, Lies, and Videotape, released in 1989. And the next DVD I got is a movie that came out in 1995. And this movie's also it's not available anywhere on streaming or digital, so I got it on DVD right here. And it's also a Y2K movie, even years before we had last year's Y2K movie from A24. But yeah, this movie is called Strange Days, starring Ray Fiennes, Angela Bassett, and Juliette Lewis. New Year's Eve 1999, anything is possible, nothing is forbidden. And this is also a THX certified DVD as well. Rated R. We got. Oh yeah, and of course James Cameron worked on the film too. He produced it, and of course he wrote the movie too. And from what I've heard, this is also a really long movie too. So the runtime is approximately 145 minutes. So it's a really long movie. Lightstorm Entertainment, James Cameron's company, THX, and 20th Century Fox Home Entertainment. And that's Strange Days. Next up, we have the 2000 movie, which I actually watched before the sequel came out last year, Gladiator, starring Russell Crowe, a Ridley Scott film. 5 Academy Award wins, including Best Picture. Rated R for intense graphic combat. And the runtime is 154 minutes. Also starring Joaquin Phoenix and Connie Nielsen and Oliver Reed and yeah, etc. And yeah, this movie is also known for its quote, "Are you not entertained?" Yeah. Yeah, this movie is a classic and one of my favorite Ridley Scott films. It's awesome. So that's Gladiator. Next up, we have the 2018 movie I went and saw in theaters with my dad earlier that year, and that is Den of Thieves. Includes both the unrated and theatrical versions, starring Gerard Butler and O'Shea Jackson Jr. and 50 Cent. Rated R for the theatrical version for violence, language, and some sexuality and nudity. And the runtime is approximately 149 minutes. And that's Den of Thieves. And that's going to be it for the DVDs, so now on with the 3 Blu-rays. First Blu-ray I got recently from Amazon is the sequel to Den of Thieves, which I saw in theaters earlier, like back in January. And this is Den of Thieves 2, Pantera, starring O'Shea Jackson Jr. and Gerard Butler. Yeah, this was a pretty good sequel. I liked it. Rated R, and it's 144 minutes. I know the third disc is here somewhere, because that's why it says Blu-ray, DVD, and digitals. So, oh yeah, I was just double checking to make sure there's not an extra disc underneath. So, yep. There you go. And that's Den of Thieves 2. Pretty decent sequel. My dad and Uncle Charles liked it, so that's cool. Next Blu-ray I got is this is actually the last movie in the Sony Spider-Man universe for quite a while, because I know people haven't really been liking the Sony Spider-Man universe. Like people are not really liking that whole franchise of it ever since Madam Web and Morbius sucked real bad, which I thought those films were okay, but I also thought this one was okay too, although I can still see why people hated it, kind of like how they treated with Madam Web. And Madam Web also won a Razzie Award for Worst Picture, which, yeah, I totally deserved it for being a bad film. But anyway, so this Blu-ray that I got is Aaron Taylor Johnson in Kraven the Hunter. Which, Kraven the Hunter, like I said, I thought it was okay, but it's like, I don't know, it's just, I understand, I can still understand why people hated this whole universe that this movie takes place in. But it's still worth it for my physical media collection anyway. Since I also do have Morbius and Madam Web on Blu-ray. Like, don't judge me. Rated R for strong bloody violence and language. Yeah, this is actually the first and only film in the SSU to be rated R. The others were PG-13. Aaron Taylor Johnson, also starring Ariana DeBose and Russell Crowe. And that's Kraven the Hunter. And the last Blu-ray I got is a Christmas movie, which I went and saw in theaters with of course my dad and Uncle Charles. And I know people were kind of mixed on this Christmas film, but to me, I kind of liked it for what it was, considering the fact that I've heard of this movie for quite some time, even before it came out. And yeah, and this one is called Red One. Yep, Red One, starring Dwayne Johnson, Chris Evans, Lucy Liu, and J.K. Simmons. Also starring Bonnie Hunt and Nick Kroll. Yeah, Bonnie Hunt is the reason I wanted to see this movie, because Bonnie Hunt's one of my favorite actresses, because she's been in most Pixar films, and yeah, Jumanji, and yeah, and Zootopia, etc. PG-13, and oh yeah, here it is. And the runtime is 123 minutes. Yep. So, do I see myself rewatching Red One in the future, even for the holidays? Well, I guess so, because if I were to, I guess I do picture myself rewatching this movie for the holidays every year, but maybe it's not. Maybe this movie's not really that all traditional. I would say J.K. Simmons' other Christmas film where he played Santa Claus, Klaus. I think Klaus is more traditional. I think, even though I don't really watch it every year, since I know I've seen other Christmas holiday films every year, but either way, Red One was still a decent flick. And that's it for the Blu-ray. So now on with the 4K Ultra HD, and that is the sequel to the 2000 film Gladiator II. Rated R for strong bloody violence, and the runtime is 147 minutes. Yeah. I saw this movie in theaters along with Wicked, and I thought both movies were enjoyable to watch on the big screen. Yeah, and I also saw Gladiator 2 in Screen X as well, which was very cool. Starring Paul Mescal and Pedro Pascal and Denzel Washington. And also directed by Ridley Scott. And that's Gladiator 2. Great sequel. And there you have it, guys. That's going to be it for this DVD, Blu-ray, and 4K Ultra HD update for March 12th, 2025. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And with that being said, thanks for watching as always. And if you're not subscribed yet, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't yet. And also make sure to like this video as well. With that being said, until next time, this is Mr. A. Crizzy saying goodbye, everybody, and that's about it.